Book of Jubilees, Chapter 5. The fall of the angels and their punishment, the deluge foretold. This is the 5th chapter of a 50-day journey through all 50 chapters of the Book of Jubilee. If you missed part 1, please click on the link in the area underneath this video. Here you will find the link to the playlist that has all the videos. Make sure to like, subscribe and follow along each day as we continue the story together. And it came to pass, when the children of men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the angels of God saw them in a certain year of that Jubilee, that they were beautiful to look upon. They took wives for themselves of all whom they chose, and they bore unto them sons, and they were giants. Lawlessness increased on the earth, and all flesh corrupted its way, alike men and cattle and beasts and birds and everything that walks on the earth. All of them corrupted their ways and their orders, and they began to devour each other. Evil spread quickly, and every imagination of the thoughts of men was only wicked continually. God looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted its order, and all that were upon the earth had done evil before his eyes. And he said, I shall destroy man and all flesh upon the face of the earth which I have created. But Noah found grace before the eyes of the Lord. Against the angels whom he had sent upon the earth, the Lord was deeply upset. He gave command to root them out of all their dominion, and he commanded that they be bound in the depths of the earth. And behold, they are bound there, kept separate until the day of judgment. Against their sons went forth another command, that they should be struck with the sword and removed from under heaven. Then God said, My spirit will not always abide with man, for they are flesh, and their days shall be 120 years. And he sent his sword into their midst, so that each would slay his neighbour. They began to destroy one another until none remained, and their fathers were witnesses of their destruction. After this, the angels were bound in the depths of the earth forever, until the day of the great condemnation, when judgment is executed upon all who have corrupted their ways and their works before the Lord. God destroyed them from their places, not one escaped his judgment, and he made for all his works a new and righteous nature, so that they should not sin in their whole being forever, but should remain righteous in their kind always. For the judgment of all is ordained and written on the heavenly tablets in righteousness. Every path is accounted for, and if they turn aside, judgment is written down for every creature and for every kind. There's nothing in heaven or on earth, in light or in darkness, in Sheol or in the depths, that is not subject to his judgment. All is written and engraved. He will judge the great according to their greatness, the small according to their smallness, and each according to his way. He shows no partiality, nor does he receive gifts. Even if one gave everything on the earth, he would not accept it, for he is a righteous judge. Of the children of Israel it has been written and ordained that if they turn to him in righteousness, he will forgive all their transgressions and pardon their sins. It is written and ordained that he will show mercy to all who turn from their guilt once each year. As for those who corrupted their ways and their thoughts before the flood, no one was found worthy except Noah. On account of him his sons were spared, for his heart was righteous in all his ways, and he did not depart from what was commanded. The Lord said he would destroy everything that was upon the earth, men and cattle, beasts and birds, and all that moved upon the earth. He commanded Noah to make an ark, that he might save himself from the waters of the flood. Noah made the ark in all respects as he commanded in the 27th Jubilee of years, in the 5th week in the 5th year, on the new moon of the 1st month. He entered the ark in the 6th year, in the 2nd month, from the new moon until the 16th day, he and all that we brought to him. On the 17th evening, the Lord himself shut the ark from the outside. Then the Lord opened the 7 floodgates of heaven, and the mouths of the fountains of the great deep, 7 in number. The floodgates poured down water for 40 days and 40 nights, and the fountains of the deep also sent up waters, until the whole world was full of water. The waters rose upon the earth, 15 cubits above the highest mountains, and the ark was lifted up and moved upon the face of the waters. The waters prevailed on the earth for 5 months, 150 days. The ark came to rest upon the mountain of Lubar, one of the mountains of Ararat. On the new moon of the 4th month, the fountains of the great deep were closed, and the floodgates of heaven were restrained. On the new moon of the 7th month, the mouths of the abysses of the earth were opened, and the waters began to sink into the deep below. On the new moon of the 10th month, the tops of the mountains were seen. On the new moon of the 1st month, the earth became visible. The waters disappeared from above the earth in the 5th week of the 7th year, and on the 17th day of the 2nd month, the earth was dry. On the 27th day, Noah opened the ark and sent forth beasts, cattle, birds, and every moving thing. This concludes chapter 5 of the book of Jubilees. Remember to subscribe and join me tomorrow for chapter 6, which you will be able to find in the playlist Jubilees. The link is underneath the video in the description area, as we keep walking through all 50 chapters day by day.